Mm. Mm. Hi, I am Captain Justin, and these are my sidekicks. Mm. Okay, so we got some news to tell you. Okay, so uh, so this news is about teachers. Okay. Mm. So most teachers cannot tell their stu no, so most teachers can send their st- students in, into their classroom, and that's okay, right? But there's but there's but there are some issues. So okay. Mm, so so sometimes teachers are not doing their job right because sometimes all of us students go on break, and that's okay, right? But but here's this new rule now about you, you cannot share lunch with, with friends. Yeah, right. That is not gonna happen because that new rule is gonna break because last year we had no rule about that, but this year we do have a rule about that. But there, yeah, yeah, but there should not be a new rule about that. Never. And we're yeah, but it's not yeah, but it's not about just sharing lunches. It's, and there are some other times when okay, so this other new thing now is here's these signs, and so okay, so the one sign it 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 has a red light. Yeah, so this sign has a red light, and that sign says no phones are allowed. Yeah, right. And that's gonna change too, because we're not gonna follow that rule. And same thing for the lunches. Yeah. Because this has to, sorry, because this has to stop. Enough. Seriously, enough. And here's this other thing now. And yep. And when our teachers goes on break, but that's okay. But when they're on breaks for about 10 minutes, yeah, for 10 minutes or for 20 minutes, no. That is going to change also, because most teachers do that because they don't want to work with their students. Yeah, right. And that sounds wrong, because you have to get your students some credit, but teachers don't get their students credit. That is the only problem. And here's the other thing with teachers also. Most teachers do not think, and that's another problem right there, because most teachers that you work with are not doing their job right, and they're not doing their job, and most teachers have to be fired because they're not doing their job. All they do is sit there or all they do is sit there or stand right there, and they watch you, because they want you to do their job. Yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen anymore. This is the 24th. This is the 21st century, and most teachers do not do that either. Why do teachers work? Because why do teachers get jobs? Because they don't think. That's the whole problem. All the thinking. Most teachers have to help their students. And here's another thing about teachers also. Okay. All teachers are all teachers have no respect for their students. But some do. Right. Some teachers have respect for their students, but not always. Yeah. And that is wrong. And and we are making a new law about that now. So okay, and that new law that we're making right now, it's going to be called most teachers cannot tell a threat to their students, and they cannot not tell their students what to do, and and tell their students to do their job. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. And that is the new law we're making right now. And that new law is gonna be out there. Because, and they're gonna, but if most teachers break that new law, they're gonna hear it from all of us true heroes or the fearboat police, because this has to stop. Seriously, it has to stop. This has been going on for too many years. Enough. Most teachers have to grow up. They are grown adults. They should know. Yeah, they should know. Sorry. Yeah, they should know better. Sorry. They should know better. And that's all we have today. And thank you.